Howdy guys, Glenn here, and today I'm going to go over Super Geek Box in its cute little Super Geek Box box. Super Geek Box haven't done in a while. Little primer for Super Geek Box. It is a subscription box that is on the inexpensive side. It's only $12.97 a month plus shipping, and it's also one of those boxes that if you get a 3-month subscription or a 6-month subscription, it goes down. So if you get a 6-month subscription to Super Geek Box, it's only $11.92 a month plus the shipping. So it is usually a pretty good value, because even if it doesn't have all stuff that you love, it's generally got 1 or 2 cool things that easily makes the price of $13. It's one of the cheaper subscription boxes and one of the smaller ones. It usually comes with 4 or 5 smallish items, usually including a wearable. So even if you're talking about just the t-shirt, you go $10 to $15 on a t-shirt, that's almost the value of the box anyway. So usually pretty happy with Super Geek Box. This month's theme is Valor. So what I'm thinking from that, what I'm almost dreading from that, is Zelda items. But other than that, I can't think of anything else that would be in it. So let's check it out. Okie dokie. One thing I love about Super Geek Box is always so tightly packed because they use such small boxes. It kind of has to be. But we'll go over the shirt first. And as I suspected, it is a Zelda themed shirt. It's got that green. I do like the color. And there's your various Zelda symbols here. One of the things about these inexpensive boxes is that they're generally filled with items that are getting around licensing. I've talked about this before. It's very expensive to fill your box with licensed items from companies. So a Nintendo licensed product tends to be on the expensive side as far as getting them wholesale and filling your box with them. So what a lot of companies do, especially if they're trying to keep their price point low, is having a non-licensed product that you can still tell relates to that property. So in this case, we've got a Zelda shirt, but only because you can tell. It doesn't say Legend of Zelda, it's not a Nintendo licensed product. So this is a Zelda shirt. It's got the same colors. It's got all the symbols that you recognize, but they get around the licensing. So as shirts go, this is pretty good. Usually the Super Geek Box and the 1-Up box shirts are pretty on the thin side. Again, relating to the fact that they're an inexpensive box, generally the shirts are a little bit thin and not as high quality. This is actually a pretty good shirt. It's pretty standard t-shirt material. It's not that thin stuff, and it's not too bad. Other than it being Zelda themed, which I'm not a big fan of, it's a good shirt. So they did a good job on the shirt. See, I knew it beat Zelda. All right, the other big item is a licensed product from Marvel. This is, Marvel Avengers Assemble Squareheads Plush. So it's a plush. Looks like one of 4 plushes. Either Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, or Spider-Man. Again, I'm not a big fan of plush. This is from Good Stuff, I guess. And you can go to marvelkids.com. So it's very much a kid's product, as plushes generally are. But some of these plushes that we've seen lately, I've actually pretty enjoyed, and they're always great to give to my niece anyway. So let's see which one we got here. All right, we got Spidey. So there's Spider-Man. You can see the namesake Big Heads plush. It's got the giant head. And again, this is licensed. It's got an Ultimate Spider-Man tag on it. And again, it's a standard plush, nothing special. Make a good hanger off around a backpack or what have you. Obviously, I'll give this one away, but standard plush, nothing special about it. It's got a good look to it. It's pretty high quality. The stitching is good. The materials are good. It's a good looking plush. Just nothing to write home about, as far as my my particular tastes go. Okay, we've got a couple of things made for Super Geek Box, and they generally have some exclusives that are little trinket items that are made for them in a partnership. So these two that I've got are Nerd Cred, or Nerd with an 8 on the end, that Geek speak. This one is a Kingdom Hearts key cover, but again, not licensed. It says Kingdom key cover, and you can tell it's from Kingdom Hearts, but it's not licensed. So it's their own take on it. They can call it Kingdom key cover and not get in any licensing trouble. This is a nice big key cover. I like the look of it. It's rubbery, and it would actually look pretty good. We get a lot of keychains, so it's kind of cool to get a key cover from time to time, and that's a nice big one. You wouldn't have any trouble finding your key with that on top of it. So there's that. Another little trinket. This is, it says Soldier Honor Legacy Necklace. And what this is, obviously, this is the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. Again, they just can't call it that. So, but it's pretty obvious what this is. So it's a little necklace, no chain. That's interesting. I like that they got away from a chain. This is actually a vinyl cord. Slips over pretty well. It's pretty long. Looks pretty good. I like it. It's obviously the Buster Sword, but nobody. It doesn't say that anywhere, so they get around that. All right, so there's that. Last item is a pack of, other than the button, last item is a pack of Dragon Ball Z cards. I'll just be giving these away. I'm not much into DBZ, but I'll give these to my niece or something. My older niece. Generally into this anime stuff, but not really for me, but not something I'm going to complain about including as well. And then we have the standard Super Geek Box button with the various Zelda symbols in there, just like on the t-shirt. January 2017, Valor. And then your spoiler card showing the variants of the plushes and then the other items there. So we've got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item box, including the shirt. I dig the shirt. It looks cool. Again, you go out and buy a t-shirt at a store, it's at least $10. So there's $10 out of your $13 box. Plush is pretty cool, especially for a kid. I dig the key cover and the necklace. Those are pretty neat items. Again, Super Geek Box specializes in, these small exclusive items that are made for them, and you can't get them anywhere else. So it's hard to argue with that. And then the DBZ cards, that just seems like a throw-in to me. Not the best Super Geek Box I've ever gotten, but also not the worst. I'm going to give this box a B. Nothing wrong with it. Good shirt as always, and some other nice little items that you won't find anywhere else. So if you'd like to subscribe to Super Geek Box, you can definitely use the link down below. Again, it's Super Geek Box and One Up Box as well, are those boxes that you don't mind the meh boxes every once in a while because you're really not out a whole lot of money. And it's one of those boxes that you don't see a whole lot of spoilers for ahead of time, so it kind of keeps that mystery, the theme. And they usually come up with pretty interesting themes, even if a lot of the products aren't licensed. They at least have good design and good quality. So that's it for Super Geek Box. Hope you enjoyed. I'm back all this week with a lot of different subscription boxes that I've gotten over the past few days. So stay tuned for those. As always, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and check me out there. Hang with me. And other than that, we will see you next time. Adios.